Judy, too. Yes, compared to yesterday.
Yeah.
Slightly warmer. We're just quizzing Tracy about that. Okay, let's get the very latest on these temperatures. Here's Tracy.
But yes, and a good point. You have to compare it to what we had yesterday. Well, this morning we start off with another wind chill advisory, although the wind chills are not as brutally cold as they were at this time yesterday. And that wind chill advisory, it has been canceled now in northwest Indiana, but still remains in effect at this point across the Chicago area until 8 o'clock this morning. Right now it's 2 degrees on the plus side over at the lakefront, 0 at Midway, 10 below right now out in Aurora. And you look at some of these wind chills, and they are very, very cold. It feels like it's 19 below in DeKalb, 14 below right now, that wind chill out in the LaSalle area. So through the day today, yes, in the afternoon, we do get those temperatures in the teens on the plus side, and we'll hit 20 degrees today, but that most likely will occur this evening. Judy and Terrell.
The Western Avenue Metro Station in West Sound. Jess?
Well, Judy, it definitely takes some extra effort to get around in this cold weather with all the layers that you have to have on, and commuters can expect much of the same for this morning's commute. Now,
Police are searching for 2 armed robbery suspects captured on surveillance video holding up a cell phone store. A third suspect is in custody. Police say the
America's labor movement.
Mayor Rahm Emanuel appeared with the president. Critics question the timing of the visit just days before the Chicago election.
early voting in the
9 below. Would you like us to break it up?
No.
I think we've had enough.
We're good. Yeah.
So you're not in the theory of if we're that close, let's just go for it? No.
That one hurts my skin.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, draw the line
sorry,
there.
it's hurting. I'm sorry. Yes, but no, you're absolutely right. With these wind chills so cold, it does hurt. And we do have those wind chills around 20 below in some spots. So the wind chill advisory, as of right now, you see 7 o'clock this morning, while even technically speaking, many of these wind chills don't meet the advisory criteria, they're still very, very cold. It will feel like it's about 16 to 17 below around the area. Later on this morning, they do ease up, but they're still below zero by that time. So still a very cold start to our day. Our average low today is 22 degrees, and it looks as though our high will be 20. So again, another day where we don't get to the average low. That 20 most likely will occur here this evening. It's 5 below right now at O'Hare. AccuWeather Real Feel is 18 below. It is 0 right now out at Midway, 10 below in St. Charles, 7 below right now in Hampshire, and it is 1 below right now in Whiting, Indiana. But you look at the wind chill factor, and feels like it's 19 below in DeKalb, 14 below in LaSalle. And in some areas, you are going to notice that the air temperature and the wind chill are exactly the same, and that's because the air is calm, and it's not really reducing the real feel at all. Well, skies have been cleared during the overnight hours, but you see this cloud cover, and that is on the way. What is also going to be on the way, the prospects for some snow. And while I think we'll have some around here later this afternoon, as well as during the evening hours, you can see that snow that does come in here mainly overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. It will probably ease up during the afternoon. But then following that, we have a cold front that is going to come into the area. That cold front is going to bring us a big temperature plunge again for Sunday. So looking at the snow prospects for today, again, later this afternoon, maybe a tenth of an inch or two coming our way. And then tomorrow, there you see, 5 o'clock in the morning, and this snow starts to spread into the area from the south. Accumulations, especially south of the city, are going to be in that 2 to 4 inch category. I think north of I-80, we're looking at probably 1 to 2 inches. So this morning, clouds on the increase. We have wind chills this morning anywhere from really about 5 below to about 20 below. Cloudy skies, light snow develops here later this afternoon. High temperature today of 20 degrees, and that will be occurring here this evening. As for tomorrow, look at that. Wow, 30s. Have you ever been so excited about 30s? And then, yeah, Sunday, we go right back to that cold air plunge again, and it looks like Monday morning, most likely, we are going to be waking up to those temperatures below zero once again. Terrell and Judy.
Oh, boy. It doesn't seem to end, Tracy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Chat. Plus, Tanya Babbage is in the kitchen cooking up her famous lasagna.
And R&B singer and former New Edition member Johnny Gill.
Today at 11.
Chicago. You're watching Judy Sue, Terrell Brown. Weather with meteorologist Tracy Butler and Roz Varen's traffic.
A little bit of good news. The Weather Service now has the wind chill advisory expiring at 6 a.m. versus 8 a.m. So we'll take anything at this point. 7 below McHenry, 4 below right now in Joliet. And you factor in that wind chill, and now that wind chill's back down. 23 below is the way it feels out in DeKalb, but 16 below right now in Morris. And what we are finding in some areas is that the air temperature and the wind chills are exactly the same as the air is becoming calm. Winds are kind of becoming a little bit lighter, certainly much lighter than they were yesterday. But I do think in advance of this next system that's coming our way over the weekend, the winds are going to be picking right back up here this evening. But our high temperature for the day of 20, that will occur this evening. Terrell and Judy.
Tracy, thank you so much. We're counting down to the Academy Awards on Sunday. Film critic Gene Siskel's nephew could win for his film about a Chicago street photographer.
And the star of The Theory of Everything may now be the front runner for Best Actor. Eyewitness News reporter Davies talks to them both.
Well, yes. I mean, it's a story that we felt compelled to tell, and it's what kept us going for years doing it. But it's certainly gratifying to have people recognize the work, have critics and other our colleagues.
Do you think I overpacked?
No. Bring it in. But the Weather Service has decided to cancel this a little bit sooner than originally when it was placed into effect till 8 a.m. Now it will expire at 6 a.m. So as I said earlier, at this point, we'll take anything. It's 6 below right now at O'Hare. We're currently 3 degrees away from tying a record low, so we're in the neighborhood. 5 below right now at Aurora, 4 below right now in Joliet. You look at the wind chills, feels like it's 23 below out in DeKalb, and it is 16 below your wind chill in Morris, 13 below the wind chill right now in Kankakee. But today we will get those temperatures up into, well, the 20-degree territory. That happens this evening. More in your forecast coming up. But guess where she is again? Roz Varon out at the auto show. Hey, Roz.
Hey, Tracy, one more time. We thought we would tell you what's happening as the auto show comes to a close on Sunday, but there's all kinds of fabulous events over the next 3 days. Today is Hispanic Heritage Day, and they'll have all kinds of performances, some radio broadcasts, some TV broadcasts, autograph signings with celebrities. Speaking of radio broadcasts, Carmen and Yurko are going to be here again today at 10 o'clock. And Steve McMichael is going to be signing autographs over by Hyundai at 1 o'clock this afternoon. So lots going on here at the auto show. Not much happening on the expressways, which is great.